I have a confession. I save a lot of useful information. Videos I plan to watch again. Articles I swear I will use. Books filled with underlined sentences. And notes containing ideas that felt important at the time. Some of that information is really valuable, but most of it has never changed any of my life. Not because the advice was wrong, and not because I didn't understand it. It didn't change me because I never turned the information into something I practiced. Maybe you've done the same thing. You hear an idea that makes perfect sense. You think, that is exactly what I need. Feel motivated for a few minutes, then you save it, close the video, and continue living the same way. After a few days, you start searching for another answer. We tell ourselves we need more information, but sometimes we already have enough good information. We're missing implementation. There has never been more advice available than today, and if you want to improve your health, thousands of people will tell you now. If you want to build a business, improve your mindset, find your purpose, manage your time, or change your life, you can find hours of advice without even leaving your couch. That sounds like it should make it easier, but sometimes it creates a different kind of problem. When you can access an unlimited number of answers, you can spend your entire life searching for a better one. You can always find another strategy, another expert, another morning routine, another productivity system, another person saying the first person was completely wrong. And after hearing enough different opinions, you can become less certain than when you started. I've experienced this in my own life. I can watch another tutorial about how to build a landing page. I can research another way about how to make videos better. I can study another fitness routine. I can listen to another person explain how to stay focused. And all that can feel productive, but eventually I have to close the videos and use something I've learned. Otherwise, it's not really progressing. I'm preparing to progress. And those are not the same thing. Preparation is important, but preparation can also become a comfortable place to hide. Learning feels safe. Doing something creates a possibility of failure. When you are learning, you can imagine what you might become. You can picture a successful version of your future. But the moment you begin applying what you learned, you have to confront your current ability. The first video might not be good. The first workout might feel difficult. The first version of the website might look rough. The first conversation might be uncomfortable. So instead of risking imperfect results, we keep learning. We tell ourselves we are being responsible. We say we're doing more research. But sometimes we're just delaying the moment when we have to become a beginner. There's another reason advice can become addictive. Advice gives you temporary relief. When you are confused, finding someone who sounds confident makes you feel calmer. For a moment, their certainty becomes yours. You feel like you have direction, but borrowed certainty doesn't last very long. Once the video ends, you're still the person who has to decide what to do. That is why we often return to another video. We aren't always looking for information. Sometimes we are looking for another moment of relief. And the problem is that relief can feel a lot like progress. You watch something that might be useful. You highlight a sentence. You wrote down a powerful idea. Your mind feels active, so it seems like something has changed. But recognizing a good idea doesn't change anything. Knowing the exercise improves your health doesn't improve your health. Knowing that sleep matters doesn't help your sleep. Knowing that consistency builds a channel doesn't build the channel. Knowing that boundaries are important doesn't create the boundary. An idea only begins changing your life when it becomes behavior. I think we need to separate the two different kinds of learning. The first kind helps you understand. The second kind helps you act. Understanding is valuable, but after a certain point, more understanding stops the answer. Imagine you are learning to swim. You can study how the body moves through water. You can watch professional swimmers. You can learn how breathing works. But eventually you have to get in the water. No amount of research can replace that experience. And your first attempt probably won't look like the demonstration. That doesn't mean you learned incorrectly. It means your body is turning information into ability. That process requires practice and correction. Life works much the same way. You cannot think your way into a transformation. Some lessons only become clear after you attempt them. You take action. You notice what happened. You make an adjustment. Then you try again. The feedback teaches you what another hour of research could never. There's also something I call information debt. Every time you save something you believe you should use, you create another unfinished mental obligation. A video you need to watch, a book you need to finish, a method you need to try, a list you need to organize. Soon, your saved information doesn't feel helpful anymore. It feels like evidence that you are behind. You look at everything you still need to learn, and you forget how much you already understand. Good information can become another source of pressure when you never apply it. So I'm trying a different approach. Before I consume more advice about a particular problem, I ask myself one simple question: what do I already know that I haven't used? That question can become uncomfortable. I don't need another productivity video. I need to put the phone away. I don't need another explanation of consistency. I need to make the video. I don't need another workout plan. I need to follow the one I already chose. I don't need another lesson about having difficult conversations. I need to say what I've been avoiding. And that's it. The obstacle isn't always the lack of knowledge. Sometimes the obstacle is accepting that the answer requires effort. Here's an experiment you can try. Choose one area in your life where you have been consuming advice. It could be health, business, relationships, creativity, spirituality, or personal growth. Then stop searching for new information for one day. Instead, write down one thing you already know would help you. Make it specific, not, I need to be more disciplined. That's too broad. Try, I will work without my phone for 30 minutes, not, I need to improve my website. Try, I will rewrite the main headline today, not, I need to take better care of my health. Try, I will take a 20-minute walk after dinner. Then do that action before consuming more information about the subject. Afterwards, pay attention to what actually happened. What felt difficult? What worked? What did the experiment teach you about yourself? Now you have real feedback, and real feedback is more useful than another collection of general advice. I'm not suggesting that we stop learning. Learning matters. The right information at the right time can change everything. But information should support your life. It shouldn't become a replacement for living it. A useful rhyme might be this: learn something, use it, observe the results. Then learn what you need next. That is very different from endlessly collecting ideas you never test. The goal isn't to know everything. The goal is to turn what you know into something that changes how you live. There may already be an answer sitting inside your notes. It may be in a book you already read. It may be in a video you saved months ago. Or it may be something you have known for years. You probably don't need to remember every piece of advice you've ever received. You need to respect the one useful idea enough to practice it. Because wisdom isn't just information you possess. Wisdom is information you allow to shape your behavior. So before you search another answer, pause and ask yourself, what do I already know that I haven't been willing to put into practice? Choose one honest answer. Then prove that you understand it through your actions. And if this video made you think of something that you need to do, don't leave a comment just yet. Do the thing first. Then come back and tell me what you discovered. The answer you keep searching for may already be waiting for you to finally live it. If this video helped you see something differently, please give it a like and subscribe to The Inner Edge. This channel isn't about chasing perfection. It's about creating real change, one honest step at a time. And remember, don't worry about changing everyone's life. Focus on changing one person's life. That might even be you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.